Traji dere traja kala yopa tang de pepe komdo na para tamara traji dere kyo kangde dere tusum je sanje tamje ke chebi ba yere song dere samni ji oma de sanchok se oma ke chopa de tusum je sanje tang kamsum je semji tamje na chopa amber traji dere.
To all who are joining on the live stream and who are here in person, I offer you the immeasurable bodhicitta and the compassion of milk, which occurs from the four immeasurables. I offer this to the 3 times of Buddhas and all thinking beings of 3 realms. Tashidalai.
We'll begin today's pujas with the yellow prayer book, opening prayers on page 1. All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Sanjo Samba Lapa La Tedarim Jenebat Tejin Dola Pendon Sanjo Semne Jide Tejin Tuna Lapa La Ramba Jenda Lapa.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
Sanje Judam Sojen Chonam La Sanjo Batu Dane Japsum Dage Jinso Jimbe Sonam Rola Pensa Sanje Barsho.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll do the smoke offering in the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text on page 1.
Om Jepa Jecha Mala Samsalo, Trashye Bamba Mala Samsalo, Mesong Gonga Mala Samsalo, Tore Lamde Mala Samsalo, Tade Chije Tombanze, Tadon Toje Jabde So.
Homage to you, the protector who liberates from the 8 spheres. Homage to you, blazing with auspicious glory. Homage to you, closing to the door to evil destinies. Homage to you, guiding to the higher realms. You have always been my side. Continue evermore to protect me with compassion.
Om Dare Du Re Mama Yunja. Pinya Padang Guru Sowa Om Sobhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Shuddha Om Sobhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Sobhava Shuddha Om Sobhava Shuddha Sarva Dharma Sobhava Shuddha Zenaram Jinja Tumbanye Dutsu Nama Sarva Tata Gata Bayo Mekyo Mekebe Sarva Dekha Ungade Savan Mangangana Kam Sova Nama Sarva Tata Gata Bayo Mekyo Mekebe Sarva Dekha Ungade Savara Emma Gangana Kansova Nama Sarva Tata Gata Bayo Mekyo Savarena Emma Gangana Kansova Dube Yodena Zeme Nanganzo Dajo Om Benza Amerta Kundrale Hana Hombe Om Benza Amerta Kundrale Hana Hombe Om Benza Amerta Kundrale Hana Hombe Yodre Tante Durza Janto Chemba Nama Sarva Tata Gata Avaloke Om Sambara Ho Nama Sarva Tata Gata Avaloke Om Sambara Ho Nama Sarva Tata Gata Avaloke Om Sambara Ho Yodre Tante Dunamje Sambadandum Arjo Om Jana Avaloke Nama Samendas Narime Sambhava Samaya Mahaman Durundara Shendaya Dolanehu Jana Avalo Keta Namasa Harina Jime Sambhava Samaya Mama Duru Duru Shandaya Dolane Om Jana Avalo Keta Namasa Menta Saparina Jime Sambhava Samaya Mama Duru Duru Shandaya Dolane Ho
Guess receive and notice without any was gain or come.
Namasamenta Buddhana Jai Shore Tabenzate Masamaya Sova Namasamenta Buddhana Jai Shore Tabenzate Masamaya Sova Namasamenta Buddhana
Namanjati
Masamaya Sova Gana Tamja Daga Vandana Namo Daga Sambeto Data Devi Jebedinda Chije Enjato Nanju Papa Namla Jubata Singe Namla Pembesa Dona Kanda Sambaku Teda Tamje Jereba Yeden Kanda Malupa Topa Meba Yoje
Sireris suprema mande fo contines ire fasum jam donipa dunis on mount horses grow plants with immortal life and exist Artemisia's gold flowers at its base two questions of journey perpetuate at its peak grows kiwi conch white blooms leafy plants where sublime cities dwell flourish fragrant of four seasons long such are the excellent qualities to this and one's confusion smoke clouds from these lands below skyward God's future times Buddha's blessing through it and dependence of these aspirations karma and merit this fragmented elixir clears away dark darkness from God's men's demons' minds brilliant gardens of light blazing rays stream forth clearing dense dark delusion searing at flames burning setting right all corruption impurities and dross by twisting Dhamma truth's blessing by the truth jewel source of refuge by Vidyadhara's attainment's power deeply exalted plants
purify random conditions, thoughts and deeds of God's men, demons, destroy. Is a means when conflicts arise, this reconciles. When yours mixed with filth, this cleanses it. When the tenants mixed with obstacles, truth lies good, bad, get all jumbled up. Better, worse, and evil combine all. When we make mistakes in rituals, when we use contaminations, a mess, destroy these a purifying mix. When there's bad dreams, omens, horoscopes, if our faculties are blocked away, we've got protective guards we can know. Resentments by jealousies arise, phantoms and fears destroyed. Clears our wall when we be wrongly upon the land. When protectors promises fade off, when the floods naga strong spirits clash in bodies, months, days, times, alignments of sun, moon, or stars. This rectifies through before me this well examined smoke or finger is or listen through riches to teach nots left undone through auspicious ties with this practice and causes conditions of complete through this practice everything's made pure. Consider this a day for us, Master, disciples, and our circles to cleanse, pacify, sometimes disease, impurity, resentment, jealousies, obstacles, divine omniscient ones. Pleasing me, today planet stars are well aligned, have good qualities are all complete. Time that stars and they are auspicious for this cleansing, pacifying right. Buddha's bodhisattvas are stainless, Buddha peerless being is supreme joy, desireless Dharma is supreme joy, Sangha chief gathering is supreme joy. By 3 joules truth blessing made his smoke offering be accomplished perfectly. And my consider this with Samanta Bhadra's offering clouds, I cleanse, I offer with fatherhood, juniper like white sandal I cleanse, mother cedar wood like red sandal, with aloes wood king of cures I cleanse, with rhododendron drawn, God's fragrance sweet was with perfume skin, with junipers, turquoise leaves with artemisia scent, and with musky white more good I cleanse, to lineage supreme refuge, to the supreme Buddha's perfect beings, to the holy purifying Dharma, to the noble Sangha, Mary's field, to freedoms of Buddha's mandalas, to the Kadakini defenders, to Buddha's teachings and Dharma's guards, out of Tantra's Vajra, family guards, Tantra's and forefathers, lineage guards, Dharma center guards, lonely place guards, destined Puja accomplishment guards, to gods allied with powerful legions, gods who act as watchmen day and night,
who enact as river bridges, steps up rocky cliffs, slumps in the dark, guides you watch and warn against enemies, give antidotes to poison curios, destroy moral legions, evil hosts, Ratamis and escort from the front, Rugat from behind, and menial watch after our interest, and was back home, guarding towards and our young livestock, protecting our paternal country, host defending me and body, steadfast Father God's local gods, to my forefathers and ancestral gods, on my home of foremothers, to grass of wealth fortune, gods of sharp weapons to wrath, lords of four seasons and elements, Nagastral spirits of different lands, gods of Bhagavad trigrams, his months, dates, time stars, planets, and 8 classes, gods, 21 powerful, sovereigns of every undominating, God's fleet to God's Nagas Kina, Raspberry, rulers for contents, and then 7 golden mountains, pleasure lakes, ring of fire and peace, rivers, oceans, zodiacal houses of sky, sun, moon, forest, channel grounds, and the mountains, 2 gods and beggars, rulers and serpentine planters, and the gods, 2 gods, naga species, hungry and aspiration, dwelling in Mary's crevices, space between oceans of contents, on Jew mountains, and treasure islands, to those magic beings appearing in various forms, through God's guarding under, grand treasures, elixirs, medicines, trees and crops, treasure lost in Aras, harmons and smell eaters, flesh eaters, elegance, to you all I offer. Cleanses smoke, smoke cleanses, God reigns above the earth, and rest cleans rights, Nagas, below ground, flames cleanse all the beings in between, fragments cleanse the toward and all sentient beings contained within, my parents of all 3 times I cleansed hindrance, demons, karmic creditors of past and future lives. All I cleansed, specially to deeds 9, worthy gods, 13 emptying God, gaining gods, 12 Tema defender, goddesses, local order spirits, Castle gods, Dogatarian house spirit, Ketu, head spirits, Humophield, gods of rock spirits, vocal host, Logmacon, head god Mayan in west, God Yalkon, merchant to king of war gods, and to all of worthy guest I give, fragrant smoke, food, desirable, expand glory and increase family line, cause good fortune, fame to flourish. For ourselves, do you refuse deities? I confess all thoughts of the least, grasping mind to waters where gods are Fisher bind, and mountains were gods as deer abide. You got humans, demons, sun and stars. I confess and offer cleansing smoke to Nagasha's ones, planets and stars, to omniscient wisdom. There it is, I confess and offer cleansing smoke by confessing and clean. See this way, all precious faults, habits, and mistakes, impurities of Maya. Tense bad luck, faults from tainted body, speech and mind, bells acting like least round. Mountain peace, poison that creep like vines, more than trees, Samaya stains like sun, moon eclipse, all that creed but peace, auspicious right, for that displeased day, teasing gods, hostility, envy, tempting buds, reason for weak vows, mystic malice, and impudent offerings, all I cleanse by power of performing this great rite. Please purify ignorance, Maya pain, evil spirits, illness, obstacles, drive out sorcery, harm, and perfectly accomplish desires and intentions. Grant a life of happiness and wealth. May goodness prevail everywhere and be the cause for great awakening. As I please immorality stains with fragments of pure vows, bound of things, noble ones lost distress and endowed, all being with morality's wisdom. As I've kissed with love known, virtues deeds, with pure scent of conduct and visions, may all ends and beings of happiness through pleasing the righteous God's Nagas, as I preach seriousness with the fun perfume of pure intent. May local God's spirits be infused with love and compassions. Fine fragments may lead vast of free, small incense food, pure and arisen from pure causes, gathered with delight, joy, full effort, satisfy all spirits, gathered in that is family and our circles, be freed from loss and folk. Wealth, livestock, may perfect fortune increase, expand, may all Dharma wishes be achieved.
Now we'll do the medicine Buddha practice using this sadhana, a deep blue stream of lapis lazuli. And we will begin on page 2.
Namo Conjo Sum Don Sang Asam Samne Nam La Chap Sum Che Rogo Sanje Lago Se Sanjo Jo Sim Je Do Namo Conjo Sum Don Savasam Samne Nam La Chap Sum Che Rogo Sanje Lago Se Sanjo Jo Sim Je Do
To all sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, I go for refuge. To establish all beings in Buddhahood, I give rise to the mind of supreme awakening. From the primordially pure expanse of space emanates an offering cloud filling the earth and sky with mandalas, the royal articles and goddesses. May they become inexhaustible. Puja ho. May all beings be happy and free from suffering. May their happiness never decline, and may they rest in equanimity.
Om Soba Vashuddha Sarvada Soba Vashuddha Van Tongba Nida Ja Tongba Ngale Tong Som Je Tana Doga Podang Jipananda Singin Te Peda Sosu Teng Yani Dan Tunji Je Zobo Hong Tenga Mela Kumdo Mendrayata Yosan Trube Gajin Chu Sumje Lapa Sayen Jujin Je Saj Ara Radang Yun Yam Jagatang Nông dân dân bản dân bè dỗ sinh yap đổ dễ dân mô trong ghê yu chế bản đơn dễ dân tham la thảo vang la so san dễ đơn đăng chư bồ đề đề giáp sân bà chốt đề giáp dị tiên chung a chốt nữ dân dễ đề bông dễ so đăng chế bản gô dễ la giác bồ chên bông khổ đề giác Nè sôm HEGR sôm đà thô cơ hông lại vô dân trừ Sa so je san je so su shen kan Yi shi ba ba de me ba jin da Dan du nam la tan ba ju.
Page 3. All becomes empty. From the depth of emptiness, the triple universe becomes a dazzling palace. On 2 lion thrones, each with a lotus and moon disk seat, appear deep blue hums, the seed syllable of myself and the deity generated in front. The hums transform into the medicine Buddha, the color of lapis lazuli, radiating light and wearing the 3 Dharma robes. In the mudra of supreme generosity, in his right hand holds a medicinal arura. In the mudra of meditation, his left hand holds a begging bowl. Major and minor marks complete, he sits in Vajra posture. On top of the lotus petals surrounding the deity visualized in front are the 7 medicine Buddhas, Shakyamuni and the rest, and volumes of Dharma. Behind them are the 16 bodhisattvas, and behind them are the 10 protectors of the world together with the 12 leaders of the yakshas, each with their own retinue, and at the 4 gateways are the 4 great kings. Light radiates from the 3 syllables in our 3 places and the hums at our hearts, inviting from their own Buddha realms in the east immeasurable wisdom beings which dissolve into myself and the deities visualized in front.
La cho ma lu na nende jin den sen chin wa de so gar den de de do la wam jo go long den se ba swar do so.
Home, the 8 medicine brothers and all deities without exception, I invite here to this place. Please send down great blessings. Bestow supreme empowerment upon this fortunate and faithful one. Dispel misleading guides and obstacles to life.
Namo Maha Bekanze Sabare Vare Benza Sam Zanza Benza Samaya Zatita Le Om Hong Zhang She Abegenza Hong Shazero Mala Soda Zodra Tero Reza Dagalala Jabamba Dajato Zubar
Home, flowers, incense, lights, fragrances, food, music, and so forth, forms, sounds, sense, taste, touch, and all phenomenon I offer to the deity. May we perfect the two accumulations.
Om Benza Agam Badem Peba Deba Alogan Gande Nevede Shadda Badido Sova Sabaje Badida Wong Gaye Zowo Zebjede Zondo Jarbo Yongaso Nage Lala Jibamba Zonye Yong Zobar
Home, the 8 foremost auspicious substances of which the white illustrious mustard seed is principal, along with all the other substances I offer to the deity, may the two accumulations be perfected.
Mangala Adazede Tashi Zowo Tabjede Zomcho Jarbo Bambaso Dagalala Jibaba Zamje Toni Zobarsho
Home, the 8 foremost auspicious symbols of which the precious royal vase is principal, along with all the other symbols I offer to the deity, may sentient beings perfect the two accumulations.
Mangala Gumba Ho Dayon Zawaren Jindu Somcho Jarbo Norvaso Dagalolo Jibamba Dane Soni Zobarsho
Home, the foremost sense desirables, the 7 precious royal articles of which the precious gem is principal, and all the other articles I offer to the deity, may I perfect the two accumulations.
Om Manerena Ho Om Kunja Zovarable Rarale Yelen Tinje Dagalala Jibamba Simje Toni Yonsa Zobarsho
Home, foremost among all, Meru Mountain, with 4 continents and their 8 subcontinents, I offer to the deity, may I perfect the two accumulations.
Om Rena Mandala Ho Om Dagate Dente Chabje Deshe Kala Tusolo Lala Trema Mangaya Dedre Dabe Tendreji
Home, with scented water, I bathe the Sugata's body. Although the deity is undefiled, this creates the auspicious circumstance to purify all wrongdoings and obscurations.
Om Sarva Dada Gada Abe Kengade Samay Yire Ho Ho Reka Jamdre Dembaye Jarva Kuni Savaji, Kala Trima Mengaya, Donga Jarva Tendreji.
Home. With a soft, white, scented cloth, I dry the victor's body. Although your body is immaculate, this creates the auspicious circumstance for ending suffering.
Om Kaya Beshodane Ho, Om Abzan Zeding Anende, Jarva Kolo Soji, Kolo Seva Mengaya, Chandan Prevetem Dreji.
Home. With these exquisite saffron robes, I clothe the victor's body. Although your body never suffers cold, this creates the auspicious circumstance for vitality and radiance to flourish.
Om Benza Vidravo, Om Kumdo Benza Yaye Roda, Roa Simching Eje Donga Se, Sancho Samba Jeje Goje Gorintime, Lala Samtalon, Chile Rinda Sezanyangimi, Chudra Jamso Chulo Shakjata, Tambe Chuda Samba Juru So Konjore, Sumna Samtalo, Samna Jazin Jarjin So Jongja, Nibjin De Punchu Niyo Tangje, Lame Minje Rinzin Jansong So Durzemi, Lala Samtardu.
Home. Your body is like a mountain, the color of lapis lazuli. You dispel the pain of sickness for all sentient beings. You are surrounded by a retinue of 8 bodhisattvas. Homage and praise to the holder of medicine, the precious deity. Homage and praise to excellent name, precious moon, fine gold, free of misery, ocean of melodious Dharma, Dharma mind, and Shakyamuni. Homage and praise to the holy Dharma, the 16 bodhisattvas, and the rest. Homage and praise to the precious triple gem. Surrounded by Brahma, Indra, the great kings, the protectors of the 10 directions, the 12 yaksha chiefs and their attendants, the Vidyadharas and medicine sages, human and divine, homage and praise to the gods of nectar medicine. The home at my heart and at the heart of the deity visualized in front is surrounded by the mantra garland. The light emerging from the home and the mantra garland makes offerings to all the Buddhas and gathers back their blessings. As it purifies the negativities and obscurations of all transient beings, may they swiftly attain the state of the medicine Buddha.
Adde mate pale pam pam shodane sarva pam shodane sarva pam pam nai mama Buddha Buddha utame ume kume Buddha chetra pare shodan dhamene dhame mere 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 sarva akala nutayane varane Buddha sambud Adde Tede Rakshin Teme Sarva Deva Sam Asama Ahari Teme Tumbada Yame Sarvandra Buddha Sato Shame Sha Shame Teme Sarva Ata Ubadra Buddhaya Purana Puraya Sarva Ashame Bendraya Basi Sarva Pamba Jayanga Sova Tiyatha Game Game Emeneme Mate Mate Sapta Tathagat Samate Ade Tete Ate Pate Pale Pambam Shoda Sarva Pambam Shodan Mama Buddha Rutame Ume Kume Buddha Chetra Pare Shoda Dame Dame Mere 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 Shaka Sawa Akala Natayana Varana Buddha Sumbuddha Ade Chet Rashentam Sazandama Samasam Aharindame Sarva Buddha Bodha Sashame Shame Trashame Nava Uda Upadaba Bedaya Purana Purayam Sarva Ashame Bendaya Trateba Sawa Bambam Changa Sova Tiyatha Gume Gume Umeneme Mate Mate Sabda Tatanga Samate Ade Tete Mate Pale Bambam Shodane Sawa Bambam Abhamna Jaya Sarva Buddha Buddha Utame Ume Kume Buddha Pura Shodane Damene Dame Mere Mere Sheka Sawa Akala Tritayane Vara Sambuddhe Sambuddhe Adeta Rajarashintam Sarva Deva Same Asame Asama Aharintame Sarva Buddha Yasato Chetra Trashame Dame Sarva Ubba Traba Buddhaya Purayame Sarva Ashame Bendra Bam Jaya Gore Zova Deadavo Bekande Bekande Ranzo Samugadezo Reatavo Bekande Mahabeka Ranzo Samugadezo Deatavo Bekande Mahabekande Ranzo Samugadezo Deatha Bekande Mahabekande Randa 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 Samugadezo Bekande Mahabekande Randa Samugadezo Deatha 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 Bekande Mahabe Kanze Be Kanze Ranza Samungate Adam Be Kanze Mahabe Kanze Be Ranza Samungate Teata Be Kanze Be Mahabe Kanze Ranza Samungate Teata o be kanze ma be kanze be kanza samunga desu. Teata o be kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga desu. Teata o be kanze Mahabe Kanze Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Deso Deata O Be Kanze Be Kanze Mahabe Kanze Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Deso Deata O Be Kanze Mahabe Kanze Be Ranza Samunga Deso Tao be kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga desu. Tao be kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga desu. Tao be kanze ma be kanze Ranza Samunga Deso Teata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Samunga Deso Teata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Deso Teata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Teata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Teata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Deadan Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Deata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Teata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Teata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Teata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Teata O Be Kanze Mahabe Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Teata O Be Kanze Mahabe Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Yata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Yata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Yata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Teata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Teata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Teata O Be Kanze Ma Be Kanze Ranza Samunga Desu. Dea ta be kanze be kanze ma be kanze rondo samungo tiso. Dea ta be kanze ma be rondo samungo tiso. Dea ta be kanze ma be Randa samunga deso, dea ta be kanje randa samunga deso, dea ta be maha be kanje randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Ya ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Dea ta be kanje ma be randa samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze Kanze Mabe Kanze Randas Nanda Samunga Deso Deata Obe Kanze Bek Mabe Kanze Bek Kanze Randas Samunga Deso Deata Obe Kanze Bek Mabe Kanze Randas Samunga Deso Tao be kanze ma be kanze ranzo samunga deso. Dea tao be kanze ma be kanze ranzo samunga deso. Dea tao be kanze ma be kanze ranzo samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Be kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe Kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe kanze ma be kanze ranza samunga deso. Deata Obe kanze ma be be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be kanza ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be ranza samunga deso. Dea tau be kanza ma be ranza samunga so de tong gun ja ge wa san chong ne dong dong a zhe shi xiu.
I confess all negativities and downfalls, and I dedicate all virtue to awakening. May the auspiciousness of freedom from illness, demons, and suffering prevail. The worldly beings return to their abodes. The wisdom and Samaya deities dissolve into me, and I dissolve into primordial purity, the vast expanse where all is good. How wonderful.
Zambala.
Now we'll do Zambala, summoning good fortune in the rainfall of benefit and happiness text on page 63.
and the name of sorrows unknown. Amita's grand long life, begotten, kind-hearted, immortal, pure land of perfect compassion. When vipers' names don't exist, generous equal me with love. Grant me the supremacy, Pilatus like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone, Lotus born, grant you blessing, sky-faring rainbow body, in manifest joy land of perfect dismay. Names for confused, they don't exist. Vajrasattva grandly sees mirror like wisdom, see the glory endowed land of perfect splendor. Even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom in the watch and pure land of great happiness. Even names for confused desire gone. Amitabha blessing, grant discerning wisdom, CD in fulfilled activity. Land of perfect Buddha, there's no words for jealousy. Amakasiddhi, bestow accomplishments, down in the Dharma sphere, endowed with five perfections. Ignorance does not exist. Vairocana grand Dharma, that distance in the grand vital essences of the five great mothers in long life. Eliminated Udya, Natsogel Bodhitaki, Miss grant peace, emptiness, mastery, fortune of profound mantra, gurus of phenom. Now where lineage dams dwell, grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamur, dry in the sphere of self-display, dwelling dance of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common power, CD fulfilling all names. E20 sacred sign, Father in strict guidance, says grand driving liberating powers, fortune of secret matter, Dhammakayas expands, well-learned lords and king, grant enlightened acts in Christian stages, mantra they Tino taming to sphere, dwell Mahakala and court grants subjugating, the fortune of enlightened acts. Ushi in Vaishnavanasa, bird was a what's got Zamba, love what's Kali for all beings, master of life merit, wealth, food and fortune with your cord, don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionate, leaving all our life fortune, bring ye fortune of cattle, fortune of Swiss horses, and wealth of Vishkanti life, stock the fortune of world-sheep, and offer dharmas fortune of goods and those best God. Till wealth of Vishkanti, cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads of this good fortune bring. Here fortune of long, lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fortunes of endless grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's good spirits worth me, dwelling God's rich gem be. Love, three words, gods and humans wealth, bring them here as good fortune, purpose body fortune, tumbling zoli dhamma, balances fortune, wealth, dominions, longevity, beings, life, strength, and merit. All foreigners gone therefore, turning kings religious, my Chinese kings all reaching force, Persian kings fortune, wealthy army of kings. Son, courage of Puja, or as good fortune bring them, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothes, the radiant splendor reaches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers. Mansu upon the scriptures, fortune of braves and strong, boys beautiful and virtuous, guilds, pure spirits, please all of these bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern life fortune. Come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long lines fortune come, like enshrouding mist where stand long life fortune please come, here like a river flows northern, long life fortune please come, here like a falling from Baba, long life fortune come, like 6 grains ripening thee. Long life fortune come, fortune of melodious praise. Come like turquoise dragons, roll fortune of our students. Line come like starry star garlands. Eastern Vajradaki, Mibir's fortune passy, fire diseases, demons, hindrances, Southern Jewel-Daki, Mibir's sources, food and drink, Pitspal, reaches, Western Lotus Daki, Nisam Patu Tamo, the Samsara Nirvana, Northern Action Daki, maybe the enlightened, acts annihilating dreams evil. Wealth God with your ready, you bring here all the words for. Bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain this place and make this steadfast, potent as life substance,
says I this place protect, wealth peace remain from unchanging. Grant eternal life, see, grant endless treasure, see, grant wealth and merit, see, grant to cities, let them be accomplished, spontaneous. See, salva, sidi, ala, la, ho. Om Ah Hom. Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I obtain a power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Sambhala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Hom Hri. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss and reach the ground of no return. Page 98, World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows. To noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta arise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long, by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. Now we'll do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book. The dedication from Shanti Deva, The Way of the Bodhisattva, on page 61. By all the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vaturani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers, may they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with goddesses and Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly Lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell, extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? and thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here, for who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha. And likewise, when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be free from fear of being preyed upon each other's food. And may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it, may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go. And may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore and sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts be tireless in their journey light. May children and the old, the weak protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus, by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta, may they never separate and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds. May they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence, from bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself. May living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same. With clouds of offerings unbounded, may the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time, for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. And may they have no fear nor suffer insults. And may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat in solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. And may beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Praktya Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide, sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent, and to my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. Now we'll do back to the yellow prayer book for the long life prayers on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the heart son of Jingden Gompo. May the life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Trigumpa Ratnasri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
All the sanghas who joining on all the sanghas who joining on left left stream and thank you so much for all who joining on the live streaming and who are here in person. May you have a long life and
Thank you everyone for joining, and be sure to attend this new course of teachings that Khenpo Tenzin will be giving starting today, first day, on the essence of Mahayana, which is one of the major texts in the Drikung Kagyu lineage, and we're so fortunate to be able to receive these teachings that will begin at 1:30 today, 1:30 to 3 p.m., and then there'll be a discussion group immediately following from 3 to 4, and it's an excellent time to ask your questions and get clarifications on the teachings we will have just received. So I hope everybody will join in person and online. Everyone be well. Take care.
Dea dai be kade be kade ma be kade rada saman gade sova. Dea da be kade ma be kade rada saman gade sova. Dea da be kade ma be kade Randa Saman Gade Soha, Dea Da be kade ma be kade Randa Saman Gade Soha.